I am Michelle. Welcome to my kitchen. And today we're going to make chocolate mousse. Who doesn't love a good chocolate mousse? But how to make a vegan chocolate mousse? Now that's the question. The most important ingredient is... tofu. You heard me right. Plain old silken tofu. So here are all our ingredients. We're going to need a soy milk, and of course we've got vanilla essence. I love hazelnut, so I'm going to put hazelnut essence, and of course some vegan sugar. And then we've got cocoa powder, some dark vegan chocolate chips, and some almonds. We're going to need a little bit of salt. So let's get started. So what we need to do is melt the chocolate chips, and then we're going to need to add our soy milk and just leave it there to melt. It will slowly but surely melt. And we're going to leave that there to melt on the lowest heat possible. And at the same time, we can start our other ingredients. Right, add the tofu in there, the hazelnut essence, and the vanilla essence, our sugar, a little bit of salt, just a pinch, and our cocoa powder. And we're going to start to blend that, but you should ever so often just stir your chocolate a little bit so that it doesn't burn at the bottom. Burnt chocolate is not good chocolate. Right, let's go on with the blending. Let's take a look at this. It's done. The chocolate is almost melted. We'll just keep on stirring and stirring. It's always good to put a little bit of soy milk as what I've put, because otherwise it can burn quite easily. The chocolate has melted properly. It's all melted through. There are no little chips. You can just check clearly. And we're going to add it with the tofu mixture. And of course you need a spatula. Don't wash the pan yet. You're going to use it now again. And then we're going to blend it all together again. And now that all has to go back into the pan. Just clean out your blender properly. Don't waste the good chocolate. And as you can see, I wore my apron. Chocolate is great, but chocolate on clothes is not great. Right, let's turn on the heat again. And at this point, I'm gonna add the almonds. And just wait a little bit for it to boil. That will take about 3 minutes or so. Now is a good time to taste the chocolate. You should taste the chocolate very often. Oh, that's great. It's starting to simmer. You just need it to simmer a little bit. You can see the color is starting to change. It will get a little bit darker. And now it's done. And just put it in a bowl. So I've added the chocolate mousse into these bowls. And what we're going to do is let it sit at room temperature for about 20 minutes until it's cooled down, and then we'll pop it in the fridge. After popping it in the fridge, it needs about 2 to 3 hours for it to cool down. So the chocolate mousse is ready, as you can see. It's set properly. All that's left to do is to pipe it into a pretty cup. I've got this cup. I'm gonna try this. It's fantastic. I think the show is over. Time's up, okay? I'm gonna eat my chocolate.